All right, shalom, shalom, Akim. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, by Shem Akak Padash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. We are the Hebrew Israelites, which consists of the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Samoan Indians, West Indians, and Haitians, in accordance to the Holy Scriptures, we're God's chosen people. Shalom to all the beloved brethren out there pushing this knowledge and sincerity and truth. Shalom to the few sisters, and shalom to Israelite foreigners who are scattered abroad. And what you're looking at is a true depiction of who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ, whose real name in the Hebrew tongue is Yahweh Shai. Okay? And what you're looking at is a true depiction of who the world ignorantly called God, who the world ignorantly called Jehovah, whose real name in the Hebrew tongue is Yahweh. And when you call upon the Most High and His Son, you must say Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh means he to be or he is. Hashem means in the name. And Yahweh Shai means he delivers. Our Lord and Savior has come back to deliver the elect out of the nation of Israel upon the destruction of the modern day Babylon, aka America. I want to start off by giving all praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. And Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. And Tawada to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai for another blessed day. So we're going to jump right into it. This is from an article one of the beloved brothers sent out. His camp out here in the West Coast, California. And it says, Donald Trump warns of an atomic Armageddon, says monster nuclear weapons could end the world, adding it could happen tomorrow. So we know the time is very close. The time is very close upon the second coming of who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ, whose real name in the Hebrew tongue is Yahweh Shai. But a certain sequence of things must happen first. Number one is the MOTB system must be set up, and everything else is going to move like a domino effect. Okay, so it's going to be a nuclear Armageddon upon the world, but mainly America. It's going to be the place of the great destruction, the great devastation, the Most High's judgment. Okay, plus the World War III. Going to come right after that, which is going to culminate over there in the so-called Middle East. What you say right there in Saudi Arabia, all that. That's why the Euphrates River has been drying up for that great war that's going to take place. The war to end all wars. Upon that war taking place, HaMashiach, Yahweh Shai, and the angelic forces will show up, pursuant to 2nd Ezra, the 13th chapter. Okay, it says U.S. President Donald Trump has admitted he believes that nuclear weapons are the greatest threat to humanity, starkly warning that the use of monster warheads may end the world, may end your world, the end of the Edomites' rulership. Trump, who is in charge of the second largest nuclear stockpile in the world, made the shock statement in an interview with Fox News Sunday morning, features telling the broadcaster the level of destruction is beyond anything you can imagine. And that's not what isn't that what the scriptures is saying? What's about to happen? It's going to be like something you've never seen before. Okay? He said, we spent a lot of money of nuclear weapons. The level of destruction is beyond anything you can imagine. It's just bad that you can have to spend all this money on something that, if it's used, is probably the end of the world. All right? The end of Esau's world. Says the Republican added, the threat of a climate change was nothing compared to the risks posed by nuclear weapons, claiming that a nuclear war could happen tomorrow. But it happen tomorrow, 24 hours. We're in that time frame. So that's that. So I'm going to hit one scripture real quick. All right. This is So that's part of the Most High's armory, the weapons of his indignation. Jeremiah 15:25, Yahweh had opened his armory and had brought forth the weapons of his indignation. For this is the work of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans, the elites of this society. All right? Come against her from the utmost border, open her storehouses, cast her up as heaps, and destroy her utterly. Let nothing of her be left. And that's America. Once this nuclear these weapons are start to get shot off, you know, the United States is going to shoot off their weapons, and these other nations that have the nuclear capabilities are going to shoot off their weapons. This is the place that the Most High is going to allow to feel that great devastation, the besom of destruction. Okay, like the scripture clearly says, as the Most High destroyed ancient Sodom and Gomorrah, that's how this place is going to be. No, it will never be inhabited ever again. But wild desert creatures, dragons, like the scriptures say, will be living over here. Come against her from the utmost border, right? That's what it's called, intercontinental ballistic missiles. Open her storehouses, dealing with where you got nuclear weapons underground and submarines, right? Those are the storehouses. Cache of weapons. Cast her up as heaps and destroy her utterly. Let nothing of her be left. Okay, let's get the NOT real quick. Oh, come on now. What the hell, man? What the fuck? Satan, man. All right. Let's try that one more time. Goodness gracious. NLT, yes, come against her from distant lands. Okay, the Russians, China. All right, those are distant lands. From one continent to another continent. Break open her granaries. Crush her walls and houses into heaps of rubbles. Dealing with these buildings, these infrastructures, these skyscrapers, these houses. Man, if you people only knew. Destroy her completely and leave nothing. The her is dealing with the daughter of Babylon. This whole land will be destroyed and emptied. Was going to cause the whole earth to rock to and fro like a drunkard. Slay all her bullocks. Let them go down to the slaughter. Woe unto them, for their day is come, the time of their visitation. Let's check out the NOT real quick. Destroy even her young bulls, young men out here. You know, it will be terrible for them too. Slaughter them all, for Babylon's day of reckoning has come. Let's see what the NIV said. It just keep saying young bulls, young bullocks. All right. Yep. So yeah, man, it's metaphorically the bullocks. Everybody out here, you're going to be likened unto a sacrifice, right? The young men out here, the population of this place, dealing with your people. Just like the movie, The Knowing, the voice of them that flee and escape out of the land of Babylon to declare in Zion the vengeance of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, Yahweh our God, the vengeance of his temple. All right? Now peep this real quick. Oh my goodness. Hold on.
It's not Iran and its mythical the biggest threat that we face is not Iran and its mythical nuclear weapons program. It is Israel and its 200 to 400 nuclear weapons and the Samson option. And if you're not aware of what the Samson option is, Israel says that if its existence is threatened, that it will, quote, destroy the world with its nukes. There are many high-level Talmudic Jewish supremacist thinkers in Israel who are ready to launch nukes and destroy Europe and the rest of the world if indeed they feel their existence is threatened. And make no mistake about it, Israel is living on borrowed time. So is Israel going to exercise the Samson option and blow up the world because the world refuses to accept this psychopathic criminal state and all of the danger it poses to the world? No, it's not North Korea, it's not Syria, it's not Iran, it's Israel and the traitors inside the United States that are the real threat. The biggest threat that we face is not Iran and its mythical nuclear weapons program. It is Israel and its 200 to 400 nuclear weapons and the Samson option. And if you're not aware of what the Samson...
Yep, he breaks it down, man. That's where we at with it. So the Amalekites are the real, the Khazars, the false Jews, they are the real head of the Edomite Empire. And they pretty much... they know their end has come, dealing with the witches and warlocks. So Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to put in the mind of these heathen nations to go out with a bang. That's ultimately what we're telling you. The Father of Spirits is going to control these nations to shoot off these missiles at one particular point. And that's all recorded in the scriptures. All right? Verse 28, the voice of them that flee and escape out of the land of Babylon, to declare in Zion the vengeance of the Lord our God, the vengeance of his temple. Call together the archers against Babylon, those that have those nuclear capabilities. All he that bend the bow, camp against it round about, let none thereof escape. Recompense her according to her work, according to all that she had done unto her. For she had been proud against Yahweh Shem Yahushai, against the Holy One of Israel. Verse 30, therefore shall her young men fall in the streets, and all of her men of war shall be cut off in that day, saith the Lord. Behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud, said Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the Lord of hosts, for thy day is come, the time that I will visit thee.
Samson option is Israel says that if its existence is threatened, that it will, quote, destroy the world with its nukes. There are many high-level Talmudic Jewish supremacist thinkers in Israel who are ready to launch nukes and destroy Europe and the rest of the world if indeed they feel their existence is threatened. And make no mistake about it.
Yeah, their false existence of them being the real Jews are threatened with truth, with the prophets of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, with the true Hebrew Israelites. The Lord is going to clean up that land as well. The land of Israel will be nuked. All right, so the whole earth is not going to be destroyed. The angelic forces will be controlling these missiles. Will be controlling, the Most High will be controlling the minds of these people. The Lord is in power. This is his great devastation. All right, this is his judgment.
Israel is living on borrowed time. So is Israel?
Israel is living on borrowed time. The false Jews are on borrowed time. Apostle's been saying that, man, for years.
Going to exercise the Samson option and blow up the world because the world refuses to accept this psychopathic criminal state and all of the danger it poses to the world? No, it's not North Korea, it's not Syria, it's not Iran, it's Israel and the traitors inside the United States that are the...
Yep. The mother of harlots. That's why the Most High said he will make war with the Amalekites from generation to generation. So we at the end of this Edomites rulership. So 2 Ezra chapter 16, verse 11, the Lord hath threatened, who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence. What can cause you to be beaten to powder? Nuclear capabilities and the laser beams from those ships. The angelic forces, Yahweh Shai. The earth quaketh and the foundations thereof. The sea ariseth up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are trouble, and the fishes thereof also before the Lord, and before the glory of his power. What can cause the earth to quake and the foundations thereof? That's that nuclear destruction. cause the ocean to arise with waves from the deep. You know, the fishes in the sea, they're going to get burnt up. That's what that scripture is talking about, this verse. For strong is the right hand that bendeth the bow, is his arrows, metaphorically speaking, dealing with the nuclear missiles, that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. Into the ends of the world. Right? Intercontinental ballistic missiles. That's the end of these people's rulership. Right? That's how it's going to go down. So we've been saying it from the apostles and elders on down, and things are coming to pass. So some people out here got to be the prophets. I'm just saying. Someone has to be the prophets. Shalom.